Well, here I am. I'm just painted this Oliver. It's a 66 Oliver. That's the model. It's not the year. Got it painted last night. I'll have to run it out in the sun and see how many spots I miss. There's always a few on these because there's always so many little things to paint around. You know, you get underneath there. You're like, oh, I missed that spot. And then you go under there. Oh, I missed that spot. And then there's always a lot of spots like that. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. I sandblasted the front wheels, but the back ones I didn't sandblast. They were pretty decent shape, and I just degreased them really good and sanded them and got that to work pretty good. But so that's what I get to do today. Like I say, I'm hoping to run it out today. But yeah, I got to paint the grill for it. It's supposed to be yellow on these, and I'm going to use Corvette yellow. That's pretty close to the correct color. But yeah, my helper is looking really. He's got a lot of energy today. He's been out running around last night. He's all tired out today. But yeah, here's some panels. I had a run right here, and I had to sand the run out. And this here I did. Dang, yeah, that's the problem with having animals around. Dang, cats jumped on this and messed it up for me last night when I went in the house for supper. But here's a trick for you with my 3M PPS cups. That's something I just got into. I kind of like those cups. They're kind of expensive. It's $2 every time you use it because you got to throw the cup away when you're done. But it does speed things up. It saves you saves you lacquer thinner and wiping it down and stuff. But here's a trick. Being I'm so cheap. See, there's a spot right there I missed, and same right in there. You can see I missed that spot when I was painting last night, right in there. So let's say you just have a little bit to do. Well, here's my cheapskate's guide. Well, yeah, this is my kit I bought. That's the 3M. There's your part number there for it. But they're pretty slick. You take these out, brand new one here. Get it out of there. And then you if people are familiar with it, you take the liner out and then you put a new liner in there. Here's one I was using on a gold one, but what you do when you're done, you're supposed to throw them away. Well, I found if you're gonna use them the next day when you're done for the night, then you just pour a little lacquer thinner right in the hole there. Yeah, not very much, just a little bit, and it'll rinse some of the paint out of that filter there, and then you can just pour it out. And then like I say, if you need a little bit of paint the next day, like this one here, I'm going to try to use it today on some stuff. But another thing I learned, well, if you want to use that PPS on your paint gun, you got to have that adapter. Well, if you have this type of paint gun, you need that adapter. Of course, let's see if I can stand it up here. I don't have enough hands. I'm holding on to my camera at the same time. But let's say you have that. You have to buy that adapter. That's like $28 for that adapter. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but let's say you have this paint gun right here. Well, that adapter isn't going to work for you. See that adapter ain't going to work for you. So, what you're supposed to do is you go on the internet and you buy another $28 adapter with the outside, with the female threads on it instead of the male threads, and then you can use that type of paint gun too. Well, I thought to myself, being I'm so cheap, I thought, I wonder what type of threads those are. I wonder if those are pipe thread. So I got a bunch of thread I had laying around here, and I found out that is just regular old pipe thread. So instead of 28 bucks for that for new one of those for that gun, I found out you can just buy this adapter for $3 at the farm store. This is brass, and you screw that on there, and then you screw it on there, and like I say, yeah, see, and there you go. And it's a little bit tall though. It's about I don't know, an inch taller than it's supposed to be. And then which I painted that tractor with it last night. It didn't make any difference, that extra inch. But then of course that goes on there, and you screw it on, and there you go. But it's one of my cheapskate things there. But they work pretty slick though. But I better get off here. My video is getting awfully long, so.